I'm Atnarko. I make underground dance records and I DJ for a living. I'm very excited to be working with my man Fidel, Cashflow. Didn't say that very good, but I meant it very nicely. We collaborated on a previous record and it was very successful. And I'm pretty excited to collaborate on this new record. And my girlfriend loves them. So there's that. Atnarko is an underground DJ and record producer of many mediumly successful dance floor hits. Atnarko is a valley in Canada, very close to where I was born. And I had like sort of super hippie parents, and they named me after that valley. And then my middle name, Bear, just simply a lot of bears. So that's how that name was born. I am the only one. There's in fact, I was recently contacted by a resort in the Atnarko Valley trying to get the Atnarko.com web address. Couldn't have it. First record ever was Tunnel Vision, a classic anthem breaks track in 1995. Right now I'm using Ableton with my push controller, but I also have used Logic in the past, Studio Vision Pro if you want to kick it real old school, Atari, so many different programs. You know, I think motivation to me kind of comes from somewhere from within. Like it's just a personal drive to sort of make better records and not give up on my dreams. Well, it's funny, you know, I always said that all I ever wanted was a house with a studio in it, and so I sort of have that already. But so I mean, I think in some ways I've accomplished a lot of the sort of quote dreams from childhood, but definitely I'd like to, you know, you're always sort of trying to further yourself and improve your position and make better records and DJ better gigs and all of that. Well, I mean, as with most people that have been in sort of the industry a long time, I definitely have my own unique sound of production. You can tell on a Atnarko track from any other type of track, for sure. I don't have a sort of generic sample CD type sound that a lot of younger new producers have. Mostly things in the key of minor, any kind of minor key. I like I call it like Hypnotic House music for sort of weirdos and weird people. But as a DJ, I'm pretty diverse. I think I play kind of a wide range. You know, definitely it's a journey with me, not a plateau musically. Definitely, I mean, recently the stuff certainly with Noir. I did a couple records for Noir. One was a collaboration with him and my friend Lomez, and Pete Tongs Essential Tune of the Week. I think it was one of the Essential Tunes of the Year as well, and that was a really big record. I'm also quite proud of the stuff I've done for Lazy Days, which is Fred Everything's label. A lot of great tunes for him as well. Everybody from, Astalworks back in the day to Fade Records, Lazy Days, Noir, Robsoul, which is Phil Weeks' label, Lost My Dog, Color Recordings. There's been a lot, there's so many. feel like I'm forgetting a couple judgments. Well, the record for Color, was top 10 Beatport hit. The records for Noir were pretty big. I did a record with this guy Sam Mollison, who's like a legendary Orlando classic house musician, vocalist. And we did it was a really great record, I think. And that was for Lazy Days, and that was really, really popular as well. I think a couple records with Fred, actually. Fred's kind of an interesting guy. He's really cares a lot about his artists, and he spends a lot of time sort of working with you and getting some of the best out of you as an artist.
Fred, who's Fred?
Fred Everything. He's the owner of Lazy Days Recordings, based out of San Francisco. Deep, dirty, sexy house music with just a little bit of bass. Describe it, but more than that, I would say you should expect like a really good time, a lot of camaraderie, friendship, and sort of just acceptance into my family. I'm getting ready to start a new record label based off my party. So I have this party brand called Infiltrate Celebrate, and that brand is pretty established. We kind of advertise, but we don't. We're really looking for a certain kind of party goer, certain kind of individual to come to our events. They're not for everybody. And so, but it's made it a little bit exclusive and fun and a very safe place to enjoy a good time with your friends. So that said, we are kind of spawning off a record label as well, just to kind of give people an idea of sort of the musical style that we play there and what the night's all about, and to sort of expand the reach of the project. I had a banana and a bagel sandwich.
Is that your normal breakfast?
That is my normal breakfast. I have a banana every day. I have a bagel, cucumber, tomato, very healthy. Quite honestly, I love photography. I like to take photos. I like to go camping. I like those items. I'm really not a good person to ask about that. I watch a ton of movies.
If you had to pick one, which would it be?
My favorite movie of all time. Get 'Em to the Greek.
What did you like about it?
That movie was very, very funny on many levels. Loved it. Loved Diddy in it. I loved Jonah Hill. I've watched it 20 plus times. Top movie in my book. Tequila.
What brand?
Lately Cabo Wabo, but I'm excited to get some new tequila when I visit our friend south of Florida. Tequila and cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. Tequila definitely though. Some other items. I pretty much dress the same for the club or for the daytime, I suppose. I like Adidas. I'm an Adidas fan. I have a bag problem. Sure.
What do you mean?
Otherwise, I just like comfortable shirts.
So you have a bag problem. What does that mean?
I buy a lot of bags.
Okay.
Camera bags, bags to go to the airport with, little mini bags, bags.
You just like bags.
I do.
What do you put in your bag?
Usually like some kind of equipment, something to carry to gigs, USB sticks, headphones.
What's your favorite bag of all time?
Right now, it's my Ari Markopoulos bag, which is awesome. Like
What makes it so special?
It's a side strap, so it's a single sling bag, and it's just super comfortable, big pads. You can wear it all day at like a festival or something with like all your camera gear in it and be totally comfortable. Your hands are free, so you're not all like, dealing bag. Yes.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted yes on 2 for medical marijuana usage.
Okay.
Veggies, I juice. I don't eat, bro, I juice.
The juicer?
I like to juice.
What got you into juicing?
My family's, being the hippies they are, I've juiced for years. And lately it's kind of become a fad, so I've hopped on the bandwagon. I'd also like to thank my friend Christain for letting me have his juicer.
You got a free juicer?
I got a free juicer. Yeah, it's not free. I didn't pay for it, but it wasn't free.
What did it cost you? What you had to do for that juicer?
I had to, it cost me a really nice chair that I once had, and a couple of panels of sound foam, and various other things that I've yet to even have taken from them. I feel like the tracks kind of get to a spot where they sort of plateau, and it's either, do I think a vocalist can take this to the next level, or are we kind of good? Just doesn't need it, So that's sort of where I judge the line of like, do I need a vocalist or not? Like how can I get the track to the next level? Because not all tracks necessarily need it. They already have the hook or some lines or something interesting about the track, or sometimes just enough of a little vocal sample or something that you don't need. Especially full verse or 2 or 3 or whatever. Nika Brooke, Sam Mollison, Fidel Cashflow, who else? Nina Gehrig, there's been quite a few. Mark Dion, give him a shout out. Lisa Shaw. I can continue on. There's been a lot over the years. I've got an EP coming out now with my friend Lonely Boy. And Lonely Boy is this artist from LA who is really, really talented, super dope vocalist and record producer. So that track we actually took, it was like this indie track that I found, and I kind of like sampled it, and then I realized, I can have somebody redo these vocals much better. So I sent it to him in LA, and he recut the vocals, kind of changed some lyrics up a little bit, and kind of made it into our own track. And so that's coming out, I think next month, on Union Jack, which is this Mexican label. So, but Lonely Boy's really talented. He has a bunch of releases coming on Culprit and some of the other big sort of hipster record labels right now. You can book me right through our website, Atnarko.com, infiltratecelebrate.com. Find me on Facebook. You can find my agent, Sergio Roma. You can contact Lola B. Any of the various ways of which to contact me. This is Atnarko. Thanks for listening to me, and have a good evening.